Welcome aboard. It's Captain G with Operation Ultra. We are now on turn 5, 5.3 and 5.4, the USSR and the People's Republic of China. So, let's start with the builds. PRC comes into this turn, or actually CCP, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Coming into this turn with 6, they're buying 2 infantry. The Soviet Union is coming in with a lot more. We're building 1 of the KV-2 tanks, 2 of the Elite Guard infantry, and 7 regular infantry. That's a total of 10 units in Moscow. We're building 3 infantry in Stalingrad, and then we're building 5 infantry in Novosibirsk, with nothing remaining. All right, so let's start with the CCP's turn. They don't have any units alive on the board, so we're going to take our 2 infantry and place them both in Pingliang and start something big right here, because as we all know, once you have 2 communists, you have enough to form a communist party. So their income is only 1, but they get a 2 IPP bonus because the Soviets are at war with Japan as well. And 1 plus 2 gives us 3 IPP next turn. All right, let's go to the Soviet turn. Soviet turn is essentially going to be the 2nd Infantry, 2nd Army, moving into Moscow with a handful of exceptions, just a couple. The first is we're going to leave 1 infantry in Novgorod. We're also dispatching from Moscow 1 infantry down to Kharkov to prevent the blitz into Stalingrad. We're also going to take this KV-2 from Stalingrad into Kharkov and then up to Moscow. Okay. With this armored train, we're going to pick up this AA unit and we're going to go 1, 2 and deliver it all the way over here in Novosibirsk. Let me turn the camera slightly so that way you can see what's going on in the far east. And yeah, you get a low altitude view, but you see it. And then we're moving this SAM from AAA from Yakut to Burlachia. Okay, so that's it for the far west. Take you back where you can see the main theater. We've decided to draw a line in the sand, stay behind our fortification, and defend Mother Russia. So both these cards are here in Moscow, and we'll do a recap for my fellow players. 1 unit is leaving though. We've decided this transport 1, 2, 3, 4. It only defends at a 2. It is 1 more hit, but if I'm shucking units around from way out there, I'll need it. And we're going to leave the Middle Eastern unit there in the Middle East to help with our allies. All right, because they're not going to make it anywhere in time. That completes our ground movements. Now let's take you over to look at the North Atlantic. And where can I place you without causing mass chaos? I drop you on Spain. Ish. Yeah. All right. So this submarine is going to move 1, 2 here. So from C Zone 8 to C Zone 4. And then this Soviet surface fleet is going to come down 1, 2 to join our allies in C-Zone 25. C-Zone 25. All right. So with the completion of all of our non-combat movements now, we're going to go back to where you can see the core of Russia and place units phase. Alright, so those cards are Moscow. This is, I'm going to combine all the infantry onto one card since I got chips and I need a sculpt. So the 10 units that we're building in Moscow, actually I forgot to destroy my airbase. I had my, where's my green piece? Because I think I have to do that this turn because I may not get a Russian next turn in Moscow. So apologies for that. I had him set aside. And I'm supposed to do them at the beginning. The transport that flew 1, 2, 3, 4 did not need the airbase. And I'm not destroying the factory, obviously. Okay. Glad I caught that before it was too late. So of the 10 that we're building in the major factory, we have 2 guards units. We have another KVT heavy tank. And we have 7 infantry added on top of those guys. Okay. Now, so that completes the Moscow build. And as we said at the beginning, 3 infantry in Stalingrad behind this fortification, and 5 more in Novosibirsk. All right, so that's all of the place units phase. Now let's go to the collect income with the encroaching Soviets. I'm showing Moscow's income at 36, so 10, 20, 35, 6. We get 5 for sharing the Middle East with our British allies, and we get 6 for still having 2 out of the 3 cities for that bonus. So 36 and 11 is 47 on the next turn. And that's it. That's all we've got for this round. We're not doing any combat at all. So with that, I'll turn it over to our British allies, Hambone, Free France, and the British Commonwealth. For Eggman, I'm Captain G. Over and out.